video. So I wanted to give you guys a second video today, and this video is going to be a little risque. Not too risque, but a little bit risque. Look, whenever I'm going outside, whether it's, it's getting warmer, whether it's like 69 to like 80 degrees, or even higher than 80 degrees, I will always, not always, I will be wearing more shirts, like the one I'm wearing right now, and I will have shorts on during the day. At night, when I come home, whether we're going out for dinner or, I'm going out to see a movie, and then I come back from that, I will put on, basketball shorts. And because I want to get a little bit more comfortable. Now, I'm not saying you guys have to do what I do, but because every person is different. Every human being on this planet is different when they want to be the most comfortable. And for me, look, I don't expect you guys to, have the same opinion I do or have the same outlook on life as I do. But sometimes it's okay to not wear a shirt. Sometimes it's, okay to be be in your underwear, whatever underwear you're wearing, if you're a guy or a woman. Look, I don't expect you guys to understand what a word I'm saying. Maybe you guys do understand what I'm saying. And I like to sleep in my socks. I like to sleep in basketball shorts. I like to sleep in a shirt. Not everyone like me likes to sleep with clothes on. There are some people, not some people, there are some human beings on this planet that like to sleep naked. And that's perfectly okay. And you do you. You be whoever you want to be on this planet. I, on the other hand, some human beings don't like wearing socks on their feet when they're sleeping. They like to be, barefoot. And that's perfectly fine if you want to do that. I'm not judging you. I'm not saying you have to do what I do. But I like to wear socks when I'm sleeping at night or when I'm taking a nap. I like to wear basketball shorts when I'm sleeping and underwear underneath it and have a shirt on top. Now, when it gets December time, I actually do wear tank tops. And I do wear shorts and stuff like that. And that's perfectly fine. Because that's who I am when summer rolls around. Now, I know I don't look the best because I weigh almost 200 pounds. Yes, I know that sounds scary, but I do weigh close to 200 pounds. And I'm trying to figure out a way to not, eat as much food that could put pounds on me. I want to start losing a little bit of weight. I've talked about that in the past. The fact of the matter is that I love doing what I do. Now, this is where it kind of could be risky and kind of could be controversial. I don't monetize my videos, but I am a boob man on a woman. I know. In the first video, I did say that I don't want to be in a relationship. I don't want to be anything like that. But I do love women. And I love everything about a woman. Don't get me wrong. From her hair down to her toes. But the most important thing for me, and like I said, you don't have to agree with my opinions. You don't have to understand where I'm coming from in this video. But the fact of the matter is that I love boobs on a woman. It doesn't have to, they don't have to be like D cup boobs or anything like that. It could be a B cup, or it could be a C cup, or it could be an A cup. I don't really care what size the boobs are, but I do love boobs over anything else. And I mean, she has to have a vagina and stuff too, but let's not discuss that portion of the thing. This video, I wanted to discuss, look, I don't expect you guys to believe a word I say, because sometimes I, contradict myself so many times in these videos. But I do love boobs. I mean, I've never seen boobs in real life. I mean, I've seen them in videos when I watch porn. Watched, past tense. I don't watch it as much as I used to, but I still watch it occasionally. Every couple of months or every couple of weeks or, every, whatever it is. But that's not the point. I mean, those boobs are probably fake. I'm talking about real boobs. I mean, I know every single woman has them, and that's great. It's just I've never actually seen them before in real life. Completely naked without any bra or any shirt on. And I don't expect you guys to be sending me any pictures of boobs because I don't want to see them. I prefer to, keep that away from, my social media platforms, whether it's Instagram, whether it's Facebook, whether it's YouTube. I don't want to see that. I don't want you sending pictures to me of women's boobs at all on this channel. Ever. Or on Instagram or on Facebook or anything like that. Because you will get blocked from me. And if you don't, you'll probably get blocked by YouTube for showing nudity on one of my videos. And I don't want you guys to get blocked. So, be cautious of what you send me because I don't want to see any nude photos or anything like that at all. I'm saying I prefer to see them in person, but in an appropriate setting. I'm not saying women have to show me their boobs at a bar or at a strip club or anything like that. I don't want to see that. Now, if we were going back to the house, whether her house or my house, I don't have a house, by the way. I'm with my parents. But if she wanted to show them to me at her place, that's fine. If she wanted to show them here at my place, that's fine also. But only if she wants to. I'm not forcing her to show me anything she doesn't want to show me. I'm just saying in this video that I prefer boobs over any other, I look at her eyes, I look at her smile, I look at her, how long her hair is, or how short it is, or anything like that. And, I look at from her hair down to her feet. I'm not saying I have a foot fetish or anything like that. I'm not saying I have a boob fetish or anything like that. Every guy who is straight, like myself, or any woman who's lesbian or bisexual wants to see boobs. That's just how it is. Gay guys, that's a different story. They don't care about that stuff because they're gay. And I'm not saying anything, I'm not being derogatory towards gay men or anything like that. I'm just saying, for me, personally, I prefer boobs over ass or any other part of the body. The face is the most important thing, though, to me. If she's got great colored eyes, amazing. She doesn't have to have the perfect nose. She doesn't have to be perfect in any other way possible. If she has a nice smile, I will look at that. I'm not saying I focus mainly on the boobs. I look at her face, her profile, her face before I look anywhere else on her body. Let's just make that perfectly clear here and now. But like I said, I am a boob man. I've always been a boob man. I always will be a boob man. And I love women. I've always loved women. From the day I was born up until today. Even though technically I didn't know what women were until I was maybe like 6 or 7. Maybe a little younger than that. Maybe 3 or 4. And I've always loved women. That's just that's always how I've looked at life. I've loved women. Most important people in my life are women. I know there are some, like my dad and my brothers, they're all important to me too. But it's the women in my life, whether it's my mom, my aunt, and I don't fantasize about any of them. I'm just saying, and there are women that I knew in high school that, I cared deeply for and wanted to be, friends for life, basically. And it didn't work out that way. And in college, it didn't work out that way. And sometimes on social media, it doesn't work out that way. But there are opportunities out there to make friends with women and become more than friends. And you do you. I'm not telling you to follow in my footsteps. I'm not telling you to be like me, because I want you to be your own person. I want you to love women for every aspect of their body, not just their boobs and not just their ass and not just their vagina. I want you to look into her eyes, not like in a creepy way. I want you to look at her facial features more than looking at her breasts or looking at her feet or her legs or her calves or her thighs or anything like that, or her ass. Don't do that, because that'll lead you down a road that you do not want to go down. I'm not saying I've ever been down that road, but it's a bad road to go down from what I've seen on social media. And it's not the right thing to do. And, it's not about how much you weigh. It's not about how big the boobs are. It's not about that. Sure, they help. I'm just saying, look, I know that I focus mostly right here, then focus right here. But after I focus on this, on a woman, I will see the rest of her body. But the main thing is right here. It's the face. And how she looks on her face and her hair. And there's nothing wrong with big ears or small ears or no ears. But before you look around here or below the neck, look above the neck. That's the most important thing. Now, I know I rambled on about boobs a lot in this video, but that's what after I look at the above the neck, I will look down below the neck to see what's down there on a woman, first and foremost. Now, you don't have to follow my footsteps. I've said that numerous times in this video, but I just want to make it clear that I love boobs. Excuse me. And thank you for saying bless you if you said bless you when I see you just now. I just want to let you guys know that it's not all about the boobs. It's not all about the vagina. It's not all about the ass. It's about what's up here more than what is down here. That's all I can simply say. I know I rambled on, and it may sound like I'm being hypocritical or sexist or anything like that. That's not my intention in this video. I'm just explaining to you that I prefer a woman over a man any day of the week, any day of the year, any day of my life. That's what I prefer. And accept it. Because it seems like not everyone accepts that I'm straight. And they need to start seeing it that way. So, with that being said, I will see you tomorrow with a brand spanking new vlog. You all know the drill. Bye-bye.